Right, following day, so I've put beams in across the top. They're all in. I mean, there's not going to be a hell of a lot of weight on you. I mean, they should be pretty strong. I could hang off them, so they're definitely going to be strong enough. Obviously, I need to do finishing touches. I'm quite happy the way it's going so far. It's a little bit more privacy with that as well, so once I got that roof on, I think it'll be pretty dry. The thing is, you may have a few drips, but it's going to be drier than it was before. So yeah, we'll see how good a job I can do on the roof, and hopefully it'll work. I'm thinking of putting a soak away in here as well, digging down and getting a nice soak away in there, make things a bit easier. Could even extend this a little bit, I don't know. Could do something there as well if I wanted to. I'll have to look into that. But for a minute, I'm just going to concentrate on getting that bit done, and we'll go from there. So I'm about to get everything away. Fish is still quiet today. Still 5.9, I think it is. So you're not up to much. Welcome back, koi mates. So it's going to be part 2 of my bit of a shelter. Got some more timber here. Roof timber to get that done. Got some of the tools I'm going to need out ready. Fish is still pretty chilled. It's at 5.8 the pond's on. In fairness, it hasn't dropped under 5, I don't think, all winter, but last year when I had them in the temporary swimming pool, they were down to 0 most of the winter, so it's been a little bit warmer for them than last year, so hopefully they'll be okay. Right, so just a recap, that's where I am. So I've got more roof batten now. I'm going to try and get a level across this to make sure everything's fine. I'm going to put more battens in the centres because I've got some panels that I want to put over there today, which I'll show you when I get them ready. So I think I'm going to crack on with that a minute now. Just have a bit of a tidy up and make a bit of room, and we'll go from there. Right, I'll update you in a minute. So let's show you where I am a minute. I've put a couple of more beams in. I haven't 100% secured them yet, but they're in position. So I've got a level across there now, which is fine. I should have a nice slope there. I took one of the beams down for a minute. I'm going to put these in that's probably the width, so I need to put another one in the middle. Not sure then if I will need a few more in between, because I got some roofing sheet to go on, but I may be able to offer it up underneath the sheet. So yeah, that's where I am in a minute. I think it seems to be going to plan at the moment. I mean, like I say, you still need to try and shelter me a little bit from the rain. That's the ideal of it. So yeah, happy enough so far, guys. Right, let me crack on and I'll get back to you. Right, koi mates, that's what I'm using on the roof. It's bitumen roofing. It's obviously going to be waterproof. I make sure it's all screwed in nice and tidy. it is quite flexible and easy to cut. There's a little bit of cracks on the edges where I've had it delivered. It was all packaged, in fairness, saying fragile, but I think the delivery company have been a bit rough with it. So you've got a couple of bits on the edges which are not the good, but the body of it's all good, so that's going to be on overlap anyway. But I'm going to be making contact with these Monday morning. Not impressed with that, but the sheets themselves, hopefully they're going to do the job. So that's what I'm using, guys. And I got one there now that I'm just cutting up. Excuse all the mess in the garden. Dog is chews up every bloody thing a minute. But yeah, so I'm just gonna cut this to size now and start putting it on. Right, this is where I am so far. I got a couple up. It's a bit difficult to get them on their own, but it's going well. I just got to finish tidying up with them ones a little bit now. They're all secured in. I've put screws every 3 or 4 inches just to make sure they're all rock solid, which they are now. There's a couple of little bits I need to tidy up, especially this one because I got to put another panel on there. But yeah, it's looking good. It's dark. I'm going to need lights in here, I think. I wanted to go with the black sheet because I think it looks neater from outside, and I've popped the other side of my fence here. I think I've showed you before, but this is like is a turn round here. There's no streets, there's houses that way, and there's a couple there, and that's just a field. But a lot of people walk dogs and things across here, and I didn't want the back of the house looking shit. So hopefully now it's just looking good from outside. So yeah, happy day so far. Maybe able to, like I put that there, maybe able to keep my net and things in here now. Need to sort something out there, blank that off. Like I say, it's never going to be like a filter house because, you know, I got some openings there. But I may extend this and come up here, and I may put some sort of gate or a door here to stop the dog getting around there. I can take this cage away then. She got a habit of going around there, and she's getting so heavy now. She tries to go past them gate valves, she'll slap them. So, right, let's crack on. Like my mates, she's pretty much done. Well happy with that, I'll be honest with you. Like I say, it's not going to be 100% leak proof or nothing. It's going to drip a bit down the back, but the pond's open there anyway. Yeah, I'm well happy with it. It's definitely going to do the job I wanted it to do, so happy days. I'm going to tidy everything up around here now throughout the summer. Got to clean down this. Just taking the covers off, there's a bit of shit on there, so I'm going to give that a wipe down now. Start getting the tools away, but yeah, I'm well happy. Dropped a few screws in there, don't know if you can see them. Oh, there's one. It's two. So I'm going to get them out now, fish them out, and see, I'm starting to tidy up. I've had my pump only on 88 watt, all or 88%. No, it's watt that would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, watt that would be, sorry. That's all I've had it running on all winter. It's just been very efficient. Everything else is off. UV's been off all through the winter. Air's been on in the moving bed, but apart from that, nothing. So it's been pretty efficient over the winter. I think my little grow-on tank, QT tank, is costing me more at the moment because I got the heater in there. I'm going to do some finishing touches obviously over the next few weeks, but yeah, for now I'm well happy. Right guys, obviously I'm going to clean that. That's my shower shelf. I'm just raising it because I want a nice fall the other side into the pond, so I've got it on decking board here so it's nice and steady. So I'm going to get the shower on there. I'm going to put a bracket into the boarding on the second tier to hold it so it can't go anywhere. Obviously there's no wind or anything in here, so it shouldn't get pushed over, but I'm going to put a bracket on it anyway. But what I have realised, they're heavy as hell since I put all the medial in, because there's some grog in as well. They're probably 30 kilo, 40 kilo, maybe more in weight. So, but anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Let's pop it on there and see what it looks like. But first, I'm going to clean that. Well guys, I don't know if you can see that, but it is coming down. I'm under my shelter, nice and dry. The odd little drip coming up the back over here, but drier than I've ever been in here. So drier than a hottest pocket at the moment. Happy days. Right, comrades, I think the roof is pretty much done. There was a couple of little bits I could do to tidy up. I've got the shower in place, so I've got to run a pipe down. I haven't got a lot of room here, so I'm going to try and see if I can work something out to maximise my room a bit. I can get through there, but it's tight. But I can get through, so you don't really need to get up there once everything's done anyway. So what I've got as well, I've picked up a waterproof strip light off Amazon, which I'm going to mount up here because obviously I got power. So I'm going to get that screwed up there. So I've put these pretty much straight across there to put it on. So when we get it open, let's have a look what it looks like, and we can I'll try and get it on. Right, so I put the two little brackets up that hold the lamp. They're up pretty firm there now, so it clips in. Tell you what, it's a plastic, very fragile sort of lamp, but it was only 20 quid. But that's broken there where that goes through. It's supposed to have this on there to come out, but that's broken. I'm not having much luck lately with things getting delivered all broken. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill that full of CT1 or something. And I shouldn't need to go in there again and make sure it works first. This is outdoor cable and I got a plug, so I'm going to make sure it works. And then yeah, I think I'll just fill all that in the CT1 and see what happens from there. Right, I've done a test fit before putting it up. Obviously it's working, so I'm going to get it up now and then seal there, so it should be half tidy across that bit. I'll have a bit of light. We have light, sir. Let's get it fitted first before we get excited and make sure it's working. There you are guys, we're away with the mixer there. It's up and running and on. Quite happy with that. It's going to do the job. It's very low voltage, low wattage, sorry, and you know, I can just flick it on if I do happen to come out here and it's dark, or next winter when it's dark nights I'll be able to flick it on. So yeah, well happy with it. So I'm going to get on with the other bits and bobs now. Everything's going to plan at the moment. It stopped raining. Let's have a quick look at the fishery. There's a couple of little bits getting on the pond now, so I need this skim up and running. I haven't had my net down for a while. Mine has been up here, but I think this tree next door is a beautiful looking tree. All the flowers have come out on it, but they don't seem to last long. They only come out for think about a month or so, and then they all fall off, and then they don't come back till next year. So this then is brilliant. I just pull this down and I won't get any leaves in the pond. The water though is absolutely clear as a bell. Look. Nice to see the fish a bit more active and up and about. I did feed them yesterday. I did put a little short out with them having a bit of food. I'll probably give them a little bit more now later on. But yeah, let me just crack on with what I'm doing. Right, so following day, what I've done, I've run the 2-inch pipe all the way down. I want to split into 1.5 there. May get some 2-inch or just leave it like that. Anyway, that's up and running. I haven't turned it on yet, so it's in place ready. I'll probably knock it on in a bit just to see what it looks like. I'm going to try and I want to tidy up in here, and I'm going to get a pile of chippings so it'll be, you know, it won't be so sort of muddy then. It's a little bit muddy now because obviously the ground's wet and I've been messing about and doing stuff in there, so I say going forward it shouldn't be getting half as wet now. So yeah, all looking good, guys. I tell you what else I'm doing at the moment. Now I got that bit of a shelter, I'm taking down the skimmer from there and I'm gonna put it round the back, so I've just dismantled it there now. I've run the cable, I've pulled the cable around that way, so I'm going to get it round there. Let's take it down. So yeah, I put in another socket so that can go plug in there, and I'm going to fit the box somewhere around here now for the skimmer, so you know it'll be easier to turn it off and on from here, especially when the skimmer is just under there. So that's my plan now. I say it's surprising when you put this cover on, it seems to have given me a whole new sense of this area, you know what I mean? Instead of it being able to be seen now from over the fence, it's all hidden away, and I think I'm going to put everything here nice and tidy. I'm hoping, we've definitely got to do something here because of the dog, because she gets bloody everywhere. She somehow got round there just now, down the side of the pond. So I'm thinking I'm either going to board across, maybe, I don't know, some sort of gate or door or something on here so she can't get round. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. Can't quite work out which way to do it as yet, but that's my plan. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get that screwed on the wall, get it wired up, and I'll get back to you. Hey guys, wanted to show you, what do you think of this new hoodie? It's a zipped fleece. Just a koi. Not bad, huh? I've got my old scruffy hat on. Bloody dog has chewed it. That's just doing my head in, this dog. Lovely, but up to mischief. A lot of mischief. So anyway, I wanted to show you something. Let me spin you around. I'll do a big shout out. Let me move that can. I entered a giveaway as you do online, West Brom Koi, Pete's channel, and I actually won it, so over the moon with that. I've also won a mug which is going to be sent to me as well, but I got this stock blanket weed, Evolution Aqua, so I've treats up to 10,000 litres, so I've won that. I've got Pure Pond Bomb. These are bloody great. Funnily enough, I was going to buy one of these now in the next month or so. I'm going to be putting a few in, so saved me something there. And Kasurai Growth. Now, I love Kasurai products myself. I tend to use a lot of that. Their their products are really good. I have used the clay a lot. That's the one I do use is their clay. But I find a lot of their products really good. So yeah, if you haven't already, guys, jump over, see Pete West Brom Koi, and tell him the GIFs I sent you over. So yeah, cheers Pete, buddy. Right, let's give him a bit of food. Being as we're up to 9 degrees. Nice to see him eating again. Did give him a little bit the other day. Willie's having a look now. They're there, look. Keep away from them now, Willie. Yeah, lovely to see him eating. There's the smaller ones. There's my King Boski there. My Akamatsuba and my little Ginring Kiatsuri. All Japanese koi. Chargie's starting to grow as well. Yeah, it'll be interesting this year now. I'm looking forward now. The season will be soon here, guys, and we'll be up and running. I got the net down now as the wind is up and that tree is pulling a few leaves off, so petals. So put the net up there and it's nothing going in. Shower's on, as you can see. I got that 20,000 pump on the lower second wall at the moment, and there's quite a bit of flow off there. I didn't want to put it on any higher at the moment. You know, like I say, I'm not really feeding. I've just given this little bit of food now, but I do want that to try and mature over the next month or so before we start getting a bit of heat and up in the feeding. So yeah, it's up and running. I need to level up at about this donate in there. It needs to drop down slightly so it's more level. But yeah, everything I've done so far, I'm really happy with that lean-to now. It's doing a job. Like I say, it was hammering down when I was doing things on there, and I didn't even know I was getting, you know, it was raining because I was staying dry. So yeah, happy days, guys. So I'm going to end this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. All the best, guys.